What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Gold Rush. In today's video, I'm going to show you step by step how to find sales clients. So whether this is your first sales client or you want to find a better offer, this is going to be a very, very simple way that you can go find clients. Before we dive into my computer, I just want to let you guys know there are a multitude of ways to get sales clients, and all it takes is one. You need one good client. This is not like an agency where you just get a client and you get a client and you get a client and then this one leaves you and you just repeat. Ideally, you get one good client and that's all you need to make the income that you want to make. Okay. Sales is beautiful because of that. With that being said, some methods are better than others. And the best methods that I'm going to show you are not the best that there possibly are, because there are some things that you can't really get just by just doing it on your own, like networks and access to other people's networks, like my own, etc. But what I'm going to show you, you can do on your own. And I've actually had people message me and say, hey dude, I made like 10K this month from an opportunity that you showed me how in a YouTube video. So let's jump in my computer and I'm going to show you guys step by step, starting off with Facebook. So guys, the first thing I'm going to show you is how to find sales opportunities in Facebook groups. So before we even do that, I really want to tell you guys, not all sales offers are created the same. There's a couple things you want to look for, and I'll just tell you right off the top of my head. You want to look for legitimate companies, really good founders. So someone like myself, like I've got good social media. I don't have any like bad track record. I don't scam people. We have great student results, like something like that. Good call volume. You want to have a lot of calls coming in as a closer, and you want to have good student results. That's a big one because it's easier to sell if you have that. So with that being said, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to search for high ticket sales jobs, and we'll see if anything comes up, because I'm already in some of these groups. So I just want to see if any pop up that are good. So let's check this one out. I don't know if this will be good or not. Sales is needed. Yeah, these are all crap. Okay, so this is an example of what not to look for. This is not very in-depth at all, right? Oh, hiring sales executive. Like, this is basic. Okay, this is not what you want to look for. So we'll actually just go to the groups I'm already in, and you guys can join these as well. So for example, so like this one, high ticket sales, elite community for closers. Okay, so boom, looking for commission only sales rep. We're offering marketing package to real estate agents. We offer lead gen, appointment setting, etc. Looking for a closer who can convert these appointments to a deal at 20% commission. Consistent lead flow, 3 to 5 per day, Mondays to Friday start out. That sounds good. So what I would do is I would look at this person. So I'm going to check out the founder. That looks good. Can I view their profile? Yeah. I'll fill your calendar with 10 buyers. So this is a very common offer. So one thing you guys got to watch out for is the company you're selling for, is their offer different or unique? I've seen this offer a million times. I even tried this offer when I got into business. So it's not really unique at all, right? With that being said, I see he's looking for a closer here as well. So they might actually need one. Maybe they run ads and they can fill their calendars. So maybe I reach out to this one. So what I would do is literally click here and I would message, and I would say something along the lines of like, hey man, saw your post in the high ticket closing group. And then you want to tell a little bit about yourself. So hey, I saw you're looking for a closer. And this part where if you're new, you can't really say this, but if you have experience, hey, I've closed $1 million in XYZ niche. I'm looking for a new offer. Would love to hop on a call and see if we're a good fit. That's it. However, if you're new, you just say, hey, saw your post in the group. I'm looking for a closing gig in real estate similar to what you have. Would love to hop on a call with you, because it gives you something to say that shows you're interested. And what's going to happen is he's probably going to be like, hey, what's your experience? So if you're not experienced, this is the hard part of getting on offers, unless you have like a personal network connection or someone vouches for you or whatever. It can be done, but it's difficult. I did it myself. I simply just closed the guy. Like, I closed the person looking for a closer. I was like, hey, I'm the one you need. I can get this done. Trust me. Give me a week. If I suck, fire me. I said something along those lines and it worked. And I made like 30K a month from that gig. So let's look at another example. You also got to be careful with Facebook groups, because a lot of these are going to be trying to like sell you like some software disguised as like a sales opportunity, like a calendar. You got to pay for our CRM, whatever. Don't do that stuff. The only thing you should pay for is like a sales training program like we have. That's about the only thing in sales that you should ever spend money on. The rest, you're providing the value. 3 appointment setters, they can work full time. Appointment setting, again, that's a great position to start off as a closer. So basically, guys, this is so simple. Like, you're literally just going to look for these groups. There's a million of them. You're going to look for these job posts and you're going to reach out. The thing you got to watch out for is a lot of them are low quality. A lot of them are scams, but you can find that one that is good and legit, and you're set. You can make some good money, and then you can either get into a program like ours or something else, and you already have commission coming in. You can use that money to go get a better gig, right? So that's Facebook. That's very easy. Let's talk about Instagram. So I'm going to use a fitness offer, for example. So I'm going to type in fitness coach into Instagram. Okay, what is this? Okay. Boom. Look how easy that is. So I'm running an end of summer special on my online fitness program. Cool. So let's check this guy out. 20,000 followers. Great. fitness coach. Great. So I would click this, Bear Man. So I don't think that is really, he's just doing a webinar by himself. That's not really a high ticket closer type person we're looking for. We want to sell high ticket offers. So two things that I've done in the past that have worked. So look at who they're following. So usually they'll follow industry leaders. So for example, that guy's too big. A lot of these guys will follow over industry leaders, and then you can just reach out to those leaders. Like this right here, immediately looks good to me. Guy's jacked, Linktree, good. Okay. Good content. Let's see. Tip, Twitter. Okay. God, no, we don't want OnlyFans. That is not what we want. Okay. Back to the drawing board. So even these small accounts can sometimes have really, really good, good results. So we would click here. Nice. She has a good funnel in place. That's a good sign, because if someone has good marketing and they have a good system set up, they might have a good offer. So I would click here and look. What's this take me to? Yeah, schedule a call. Boom, potential client. So I would message this person and I would say something like just Facebook, hey, but this is different because they're not posting a job board. You're actually reaching out to them. First, you want to just say a nice introduction, and you don't want to say a copy paste message like everyone says, like, oh, I love your content, let me close you on an offer. No, say, hey, I really, really like your funnel. Like, it looks really good. I love your branding. I looked at some of your testimonials, and then use like a name just so they know you actually looked. Like, oh, I looked at Negar. You helped her a lot. Like that was awesome, right? Something along those lines. And then say, hey, I know that you take booked calls. Are you currently like closing those calls yourself? If they reply and they say, yeah, I am, say, hey, what would you feel about me closing those for you for like 15% commission? That way you can like spend all your time on marketing and booking more calls, and you can actually scale. That's a great offer. Okay. That's how I got some of my first clients. So if not, and if they're already bigger, like this is a smaller account, but if they're big and they have a book call, you say something along the lines of like, hey, I'm assuming you have a sales team because you obviously book calls. I've been in the industry for a while. I'm looking for a new offer, and I really resonate with what you guys sell, and I want to sell offers that I resonate with as well. Do you have room on your sales team for another closer? Easy, okay? Because there's so many people. I get messages every day of people looking for closers, and if you reach out with that sort of message, easy, that's a good offer. People will like that a lot. So let's do another one just for example. So we'll do e-com automation, which I don't recommend selling, but I know people that make a lot of money with it. It's like this one right here. These guys all look the same, right? This guy's in Miami, 50 automation clients, real estate deals. Cool. So click his thing. A lot of stuff here. $40 a month coaching program. Yeah, this one right here. $40,000, and you can book a call, and they look like they're booked out for, well, there's only one day left this month. So we'd see here. Okay, so this guy doesn't really know much about a sales cycle because they have their calendar fully booked out. You don't want to do that. Obviously, you want to have like 5-day rolling sales cycle, but this looks pretty good. So if you want to sell an offer like this, and if they actually get results, which is important, cool. You can do two things. You can book a call with them and then close them. Hey, I'm not actually interested in this, but I'm interested in bringing you more customers. Is that cool? I can bring them myself, and I can close these calls that are generated for you. And then they'll ask you, okay, what experience do you have? If you have none, just close them. If you do have experience, just tell them. And then again, easy offer. Because someone like this does not want to sit on Instagram or want to sit on the phone all day closing deals. They want to build the business. They want to do the marketing, right? They want to run around. They want to do cool stuff. They want to play with Lambos, whatever. Okay. So if you reach out to these people and you say something along those lines, that's going to be much, much more beneficial for them than taking calls themselves. And that's a good offer. And you have a very high likelihood of getting in there. So apparently this guy follows me, which is cool. Or you could even go to people like myself, right? Like, who do I follow? I follow big people. So we'll find, maybe we'll throw one of my friends under the bus here. Scroll. Find somebody that sells a program. Or even like Matthias, right? He sells yachts. I buy yachts from, this is my boy. We go spearfishing. We get yachts from him all the time, 3 or 5 yachts. Maybe he needs a closer. That's high ticket, right? So it's not just programs. There's a lot of different things you can sell. Or like my friend Arlen. Arlen sells a program. He has a great personal brand. He has a lot of different offers, and some of them are very high ticket. He probably needs a sales team, or he probably has a sales team, and maybe he needs somebody else. So you reach out to someone like that. Hey dude, again, same thing. Love what you do. I actually looked at your content. Tell them like a specific thing, not just I love your content. I'm in sales. I'm really, really good at closing. Do you have room on your sales team? If you guys say something like that to the right person, and you send a couple messages, and you actually continuously try to get someone, you will get a client like this. And again, it takes one good client for you to be set. So the other side of this, and what I mentioned at the beginning of this call, there are different opportunities that you can't really get just by reaching out. So for example, inside of Closer Cartel, we give opportunities, and we actually place our students in offers with clients that pay us to do that. but you can't get that on your own, right? So everyone starts somewhere. If you don't have money to get into something like Closer Cartel, like fuck it. It doesn't matter. Do this. I did this, and this is how I made my first couple $100,000. Okay. So this video is a little bit all over the place because this is one of those things that you can't just be like, do this, do this, do this, you're done. No, there's a little bit of gray area. You got to put some effort in. You got to try. You got to experiment some things. So send different messages, reach out to different people, find different niches. You want to find different niches that you want to sell, that you resonate with, etc. And it doesn't just have to be this. It can be solar companies, yachts, watches. It can be agencies, like literally anything that's high ticket, just like we told you in the first couple videos of this event. So I hope that helped you guys. We'll go ahead and see you on the next Gold Rush video. I'll see you there. Peace.